see Trax, New York City, call out one of our Prime employees.
But this guy, this hot shot.
So Matt, come pick up your fucking gold, motherfucker.
Get to the back of the line. No, there's no getting to the back of the line. There's war.
Terrance Crawford, Logan Paul, KSI, Alexander Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya, UFC Champs.
Prime bottle, didn't print all the way. Solid gold, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We're gonna have a life-size AK-47.
I'm not nobody. Oh, shit, I broke it.
Pride cometh before the fall, bro. Gold. We don't need anybody. We don't need any celebrities. We don't need any fucking bullshit. I'm back to conduct.
His life's over because of Trax.
You know, there's a million people standing out there. They're jumping all over me. He's like, there's first and foremost, there's not a million people, okay? And no one skips the line. I was like, okay.
Don't even get the goddamn keys. A jewelry store, it's a parking lot. Motherfuckers can't do what I do. And they never fucking will.
All right, we're on the block. I called Jelani. We're working on a new project. You guys might have seen Terrance Crawford, Logan Paul, KSI, Alexander Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya, UFC Champs, Boxing Champs, KSI Logan. We did the Prime pendants. We got a new project. We're making the life-size Prime bottles in gold. I can't really disclose what the event's gonna be for. Prime has a new release they're doing. We're gonna make a life-size Prime bottle. We're gonna do 3. New York pop-up is coming. We're gonna go over there. The London pop-up is coming, and then they want 1 more. They have a lot of planned stuff with this. They're gonna dissolve it and everything. Right now, me, Ivan, and the man who's about to walk into the camera, come over here, working on the new Prime. So this is gonna be a really cool project. We're thinking it's gonna be like between 500 to 800 grams, close to 1 kilo each bottle. And we're gonna show you guys the production. Shout out to the Prime team. Champs over here. Champs only.
Stuff is just...
3 days later.
Three different sizes. AV's popping out today. According to the plan, you know, he might be late. He might be busy. You never know, you know what I'm saying? But AB is in the mix, and he might be doing a couple more pieces for the kids. Call AB, of course. The Prime bottle didn't print all the way. We're gonna be making this out of gold. That's a secret. Solid gold, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Mr. Beast's wax metal back here. Look how much wax was printed out of that printer to make the bronze version of this shit. Crazy chunks of fucking wax. This printer is a high resolution printer. It's not meant to be printing chunks and gunks. It's supposed to be printing shit like this. And this is what this printer's used for. Dope detail, yeah, but it's all about the resolution, and technology's changing and shit's going on, and I gotta keep up with all of it, man. I don't know if I could do it, bro. This is a whole fucking different story here, bro. The life-size AK is a lot of money, bro. I can't really do all that right now. He's a natural right here?
Whoa, wait.
I hope they are. How much is these guys right here? All right, both hands. Clear out the diamond district. Beautiful jewelry is now available right here. You're talking about, you know, $500,000 worth of gold in there. I mean, this part right here is already ridiculous, right? If we really put together a whole gold AK right now out of solid fucking gold, you know what I'm saying? Shit like this. The trigger right here. You know what I'm saying? Fully sized. It's too unimaginable to even imagine.
Day 4.
Dropping off. Karen gonna cast it herself. You see? Yep. So dropping off here at City Casting. Ba ba ba.
It's all of you, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, then. Papá, yo no sabía que esto era tan pesado. Cogerlo con la vaina. Vale. Te habla de podote, ¿no?
Boy, boy. Mission complete. I did. But you're so I'm hard. Pero click on your app. Yeah, I know. That's fixable.
Going to pick up them prime bottles. Bebe, Umid, Daniel. Apparently one is good, one might not be so good. We're gonna see. Exciting to see the actual bottle, feel how heavy it's gonna be. We need to bring over 13 kilos of pure gold. Shout out to Prime. They want it ideally Sunday, Friday night. We gonna do it.
Okay, so no.
How heavy is it?
Oh my God, Ivan. Wow. You see lifting that? Oh.
Yeah, look at the stamp, bro. Most importantly. Let me see. Bottom of all this. We did it.
The first one did not work at all.
This is
Because we poured that one indirectly, so we had 2 holes.
tratando de porque ninguna pesa me dio el peso. None of his scales could weigh this.
Yeah, it was like salt. Oh, no problem.
No problem.
No problem.
30 pounds?
Let us take it out.
That thing is heavy as
Bro, you couldn't fully work out with that.
How many reps?
Too easy? You know why? Because you drink Prime. Wait till you see it.
I'll pensar menos because
Oh, what if they make a gold
I know. Drink.
version? That would be awesome.
ya perfecto. Yo te quiero, cara.
Déjeme enfriarla. Ella, ¿no? Ese ya lo cortamos allí. Ay, no, still. So too heavy. No, porque manejamos ahí, that's a little scale. That idea, Miguelito had it. It was good. Yes,
Don't throw it over that.
22.4 pounds.
So right here, we got some pieces of an AK-47 we're gonna be doing.
Life size.
Life size. Right now we're doing tests.
Prototype.
So we got part of the magazine here, we got part of the middle part for the safety, the triggers in here also. There's tons of pieces that we have to make sure we have. It's not just like a 1, 2, 3 thing, so.
You know who's handling it? Baba John.
Well, yeah. We're gonna take it to clean. We're gonna make sure we have the pieces that we need. See what's wrong with the piece. Right now we're testing it in brass, cheaper than silver, and it's easier to work with. We're gonna see how that works, and then after the whole thing is good, the prototype, we're gonna start making it in gold. Live size AK-47.
They gotta do the little mechanism over here. But then popping like that. Bruh.
I'm not killing nobody. Oh shit, I broke it.
Bunny.
So we got here a fully life-size brass AK-47, which we produced here at TraxNYC. You see as the clip comes out, working trigger right here. This is our first prototype. You can buy it, you can make it in gold, you can make it whatever metal you want. Hit up one of the sellers right here. You can live chat it. We have it up in the site. I believe we have it for, I think we have it for like $500,000. Yeah, something like that. We have the gold version. It was like 5-7 kilos, something like that. Really anything, if you give your jeweler time, you can make it here at TraxNYC. This played off of a Desert Eagle gun we were doing. So we designed the Desert Eagle using AI. We ended up making those small pendants we'll show you in the store later. And Max came up with the AK, and then we wanted to make a life-size AK. So that's where that kind of came into place.
Clean today?
No, to go home.
You gotta go home?
Tomorrow destroy 12 o'clock, finish it destroy.
Well, today cleaning, tomorrow pre-polish?
I don't know.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
5-star. The best of the best.
Tomorrow for sure.
Oh my.
Good job. Puede salir todo, ¿verdad? Oh. Y la botella está limpia, yo la limpié todo.
We got a pure 24K gold prime bottle. This had to get casted in one shot. We couldn't do many pieces, and it's too heavy to even like laser solder something. If it drops, it'll just split in half. So we had to find a special casting house that would be able to do this. Just go ahead and put it on the scale. We're gonna put in kilos. So a little over 5.5 kilos of pure gold. So you guys can do the math on that. You got a screw cap. You gotta clean a little bit more. Screws on, screws off. Still gotta get high polished. So we actually made this same version in 14K fully solid, but they're doing a special game where they're gonna melt it. So they decided they're gonna do it in pure 24K. That's why it's hollow, but it still costs the same. We just took out all the alloys. So instead of just being full with gold and alloys, it's just pure gold. This is actually the 5th bottle we made for them. We delivered already 4 bottles to them in the span of 3 months. So this is the last one we're doing. Probably gonna be the best looking one. 24 is not the easiest metal to work with. That's also a big challenge, like soldering everything, getting the weight right, because they came to us, they want $500,000 worth of gold, so you have to make sure the weight's there. Ivan, tell the people how easy it is to work with 24K.
Very easy. It's like making a cake. Very soft. They used to polish with regular gold, 14 carats, so this is soft, so you gotta be careful. Like, It's not easy.
You think if I drop
they have
it,
a different feeling, you know?
so if I drop this right now, it's gonna bend.
Yes. Yes. Now 14 karat, most likely not, but this will bend.
So how much is this spruce by itself? Maybe over a kilo? 1.25 kilos. So that was a spruce for that bottle.
But in 14 karat, you cannot bend it like this.
This Solid Gold Prime is worth $500,000.
And you have a chance to win it for free.
On November 10th.
The Golden Prime will be encased in bulletproof glass.
To get to it, you must correctly guess a 6-digit code.
Each person only has one guess.
And only 20 seconds to make that guess.
The code is not guessed correctly within 48 hours.
The torches inside the case will ignite.
And the Gold Prime bottle will be incinerated.
Completely.
Worth absolutely nothing. The location of the gold bottle will be in New York. Let's put one in bold.
Prime last Sunday really, finished their event for their billionth bottle sale. Unfortunately, the winner was in London. I'm a New Yorker, so I wanted that bottle to stay at home where it belongs, but New York lost. They ended up melting the New York bottle and returning that crucible to us that Sunday. The crucible came with just the melted bottle and just some copper and other metals that was mixed to help melt it.
All right. We got the crucible back from New York bottle. We're gonna go and melt it down and see what we have inside.
So when we do the gold melt, you know what they pour it in? That little circle thing, that's a crucible. So they brought us the crucible back. It's mixed with gold and a bunch of other metals. Our job now is to refine the gold, meaning separate all the metals, get the pure gold left, cash it out, get them credited for the amount of gold that they sent back to us. Now this process takes really long because of how big the project is.
But when the gold is dissolved in the vat of acid, it's like gone. You have to do like reverse osmosis to get it back. You can bring it back, but it's a very expensive process that costs just as much as the gold.
We started with the crucible, had to break open the crucible, melt all of that stuff in the crucible together into one big bar.
All right. Now we broke it out of crucible. We're gonna melt it out and see how much gold we have in there.
Which we then tested to see the percentages of gold. It was about 23%. From there, we had to melt this big bar, which was just everything from the crucible, into about 20 small bars. When you're refining gold, you can't just use a huge bar. The refining process is more than just a melt and a pour. You have to separate. It's a bunch of chemistry, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. So it's a bunch of stuff. We have to take that big gold bar, put it into 20 gold bars, and bring it to our refiners. Me and Daniel went today to do the first test one on one of the small bars. Copper, gold, that's what it looks like, 20 of these bars. They melt it down after cutting it in half, because even that bar is too big. They gotta cut it into 3 pieces. They'll melt that down. Once that is melted down, they pour it into water in little drips. It's almost like they're making grain. It leaves some grain. From there, they put it into a different oven with nitric acid. The nitric acid is gonna separate the copper from anything else, or the copper, whatever it is, from the gold with the chemical reaction. I don't know the exact chemistry behind it. It's gonna separate the gold from the copper. So they repeat that process a couple times. It separates the gold from the copper. You have to pour out what's now a liquid copper, which is like a blue looking liquid. It looks something like this inside. That blue water is really copper. That stuff is gonna get discarded. We don't really need that stuff. From there, you get what's left of gold, little particles. The copper is separated. They're basically separated. You then put it in with nitric acid again and the hydrochloric acid, and that's gonna kind of dissolve the copper away and leave gold. So what you're left with is something like this. This is what 24K gold looks like right before the final step of the refining process. I thought it looked kind of ugly, to be honest. Like if you look like it looks like a pile of dirt or pile of shit. Pure 24K gold. From there, they just do another melt. Just to show you guys, I actually have the 2 bars with me. Bam. So one of those copper bars that was mixed with gold turned into 2 of these bad boys. That took about 6 hours. We have to repeat this process 19 more times about. So this whole process of refining is gonna take about 2 weeks. And then from there, we're gonna take all our gold pieces. We're gonna have about 40 of these little bad boys. From there, we're gonna make one more big gold bar, show it to the prime team, say, hey, this is what your bottle is now. Here's the gold. Cash them out and credit them. Just the final step of the prime deal. The deal went great. Beside, I'm sure you guys have heard about that. You can check out the clip in Impulsive just to hear Logan talk about what happened.
You see Trax, New York City, call out one of our prime employees, the most like docile, nice the hard-working Prime employee. Like, this guy comes with us on all our trips. Pissed off TraxNYC, famous jeweler here in New York.
Oh, he hands out the gold.
Hands out, like,
Yeah.
cool content. And he makes a lot of our stuff. He makes the Prime chains. It's like, this motherfucker Matt told me to go f myself. So Matt, come pick up your fucking gold, motherfucker. What? What kind of miscommunication happened here where he went full New York? This video's got like 3-4 million views. Matt's getting harassed on his LinkedIn. His life's over because of Trax.
So, what's the story there? I stopped up at the pop-off, feeling good. I'm walking in, you know, people are saying, you know, Trax, because everyone's online. I go see this bottle, go put in a code to win $500,000. You know, Trax, give me silver, Trax, let me take a picture. I'm like, cool. I'm walking past it. I'm going to meet with the guy that we were doing business with. I go in there. I'm like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to just see the bottle. I want to do a video of it real quick. Maybe say hello to Logan or whatever it is. And this guy is like, no one cuts the line. I'm like, yo, bro, I made this bottle. You know, she's like, I know, I paid for it, he says. I'm like, all right, he's looking like a hot shot. He's with some chicks or something like that, sitting in the couch, being a real hot shot guy. I'm like, yo, there's a million people standing out there. I don't want to, you know, they're jumping all over me. He's like, first and foremost, there's not a million people, okay? And no one skips the line. I was like, oh, words. So I'm walking out of there. I'm like, I'm not going to stand in line behind 14-year-olds, bro. You're wiring over $2 million for gold bottles. 4 gold bottles. And you're making that guy stand in line behind 14, 13-year-old kids. So I was really, really pissed, and I went off. And I nuked him. I torpedoed his battleship. Do you know when you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong? He's acted like he was the one who paid for the bottle. He paid for that fucking bottle, bro. There's a million people running that operation. Pride cometh before the fall, bro. Get to the back of the line. No. There's no getting to the back of the line. There's war. You know what I'm saying? So that was that, but I appreciate Prime not making a big deal out of it. And now we gotta go. We gotta get them all the gold out of all that shit. And this is what we have so far. And you know, Prime as a company, they made massive amounts of pendants with us. They wired all this money for the gold and all that other stuff. So I've really felt hesitant to do that. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because they did good business. You don't turn on somebody who did good business with you. But I couldn't restrain myself. That's why I'm thankful to Prime. I'm still thankful to Prime. Drink Prime, do your thing with Prime. It's a serious company doing serious business. But this guy, this hot shot, and you know what I'm saying? The way Logan described him, he's like, he's a good guy. He's a good guy to you, Logan. And he's over there, oh, hey, Logan, what? Want some snack from the store? You know? But when he's on his own and he's hot shot guy, then he's a jerk. And that's how he was to me. He was basically spitting on us. It'll be cooler if you go to this box. You know, it'll be cooler that. Why are you f***ing with them? They're not the ones. The cool company. I know our brand. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I'm back to conduct war for the honor of this firm. We know what it is to rule the world. Gold. We don't need anybody. We don't need any celebrities. We don't need any f***ing bullshit. We need our team. We need to give gold to the world, and the world is ours. That's it.